Yeah, I love to feed people. I love to cook. That's my self-expression. Hi, my name is JP Anglo. I'm a chef at Sarsa. I'm also a chef at a Mushu Asian restaurant in Bacolod and at Mai Pao Chinese restaurant in Bacolod as well. My passion is basically cooking and surfing and traveling, of course. Those hand in hand, I'm a happy guy. I guess I remember when I was 7 years old, every time we go out to eat, I would always peek in the kitchen window. I was always fascinated by cooking, by the fire, and of course the food. And then one day I said, let's take this seriously, let's go to school for it and let's do it professionally. I spent a lot of time in Australia and I learned so many things there. I worked in a lot of kitchens, so I was able to pick up a lot of cooking techniques. Then now that I'm doing Filipino food, I apply those different cooking techniques to our style of cooking. I seek inspiration from the ocean. That's where surfing comes in. Every time I'm there, every time I'm in my happy place, I am inspired again. I am super creative again. At the moment, Sarsa is my platform of sort of like expressing myself. Every time I see a foreigner in the restaurant, I get excited because I really want them to experience good Filipino food. Negrense cuisine is different from the rest is because of our ingredients. We have this souring agent called batuan that only grows in that region. We have a good shrimp paste called ginamos. We have sugarcane, hence everything is so sweet in Bacolod. It's where I grew up. It's where I first tasted good inasal. It's also an advantage because I really know the flavor profile. If I was to cook an Ilonggo dish for someone, I'd make bachoy. I'll braise the stock for 6 hours, 8 hours, slow cook it. In terms of hospitality, in terms of service, we like to make sure that you're having a good time. And it's not just about the food, it's the entire experience, right? It's from the music to the plates, of course, ultimately the flavor of the food, also the presentation. I guess because of growing up with that culture, it translates to the workplace. Hence, it makes it easy and organic. It's how we were brought up, so we just apply it to work. But we really make sure that it still tastes Filipino. It's still familiar, but in a new way, in an innovative way, in a creative way. I guess we want to push Filipino food. We want to test its limits and boundaries. But of course, still keeping to the very essence of our cuisine.